Hey everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter, did you have fun this morning? I had to do a meeting, but I sent Hunter and Shania off here to a blindfold you'll see later on here on Northern Life in Superior.
Yes, I had an absolute blast, first off. I don't really get to do blindfolds too often anymore, so it's fun to get back into it and start doing it again. And we went to, I forget the name of the coffee place.
2540?
That's what it was called,
Yep.
2540. And this gentleman goes there 2 times a week, and he teaches people how to blow up balloon animals and tie them and stuff. So we got to go hang out with him, and he taught me how to tie balloon animals. I did horrible, Ryan.
I'm sure you'll sell them for money. They probably look great.
No, sure, we can sell them on eBay or something. One was a dog, and it looked a lot like an anteater. Like the nose was just so huge. Everything else was very small compared to the nose.
Sure.
And then the flowers, we made some flowers, and those actually look pretty good. I might give those to Kayla. We'll see.
Wow.
I already told her about them, so she's expecting them at some point.
Oh, well, I'm excited to see that full story. Also, exciting night for you. You're heading down to Minneapolis to see Mr. Sir Paul McCartney.
How cool is this? So awesome. I mean, he's 82 years old, so this is going to be so cool to see him in this setting, of course. I was lucky enough, Ryan, to get to see him also about 10 years ago. He came to Target Field.
Sure.
And that was really, really amazing. So this is going to be a great show. He's my favorite Beatle. I've loved him before. I loved Billy Joel, too. You know,
wow.
He's one of my favorites of all time. So.
Who's the band you don't like?
Def Leppard.
You don't like Def Leppard?
Hate Def Leppard,
okay.
Yes. That's a whole nother subject. But
our director Shania says Coldplay, too.
Also Coldplay, not a big Coldplay
not the Beatles,
fan.
but Coldplay is the one you dislike.
Exactly. But Beatles, one of my favorite band of all time.
Wow.
Paul McCartney, what a stud.
All right, well, I'm excited for you. It's happening at US Bank Stadium later tonight. Should be a lot of fun. It's probably going to be pretty loud down there.
Yes.
Well, hey, coming up on today's show, I'll be floating. We're at Northern Waters Float Center, hearing how the experience can help relax your body as well as your mind here in Duluth. A fantastic time. I wish I could go every day. So we'll showcase what that experience was like for me and how you can take part as well.
We might have to go start doing that, especially if they have like big pods for 2 people. Imagine us both in a pod floating together.
It's just some buddies, some coworkers floating together.
It'd be awesome.
That'd be a great break from the day.
Yeah, I might have to sign up for that at some point. After this week's blindfold, of course, we were at Cost Cutters of the North. The actual Facebook page, Cost Cutters of the North, shared our post on Facebook, and they thanked us for stopping by and added that in the end, Ryan made Hunter look fabulous. Nice job, Ryan, but you're not hired.
I mean, I understand. I did so little. Usually when you have to have the assistance of somebody else, maybe you shouldn't have the job. So I understand Cost Cutters.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's
it's fair. It's
now,
a fair assessment.
I wonder if you actually wowed Costco, like if you actually, or Costco, Cost Cutters.
Hey, Costco, we're told that you have our show on in the break room.
That's true.
Yeah, you're up next.
Yes, yeah. But Cost Cutters, if you actually wowed them and actually did an amazing job, do you think they would have hired you on the spot?
I don't know. Probably had to run a background check on
Sure.
you. Yeah.
You probably have to have some kind of, I'm assuming a couple of years of schooling.
Yeah, probably some schooling. Probably realized that I have 2 speeding tickets, over my...
You do?
Over my 13 years of driving, but...
That's not bad.
You got to make sure.
Tickets, man.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're an upstanding citizen. Well, hey, after we learned about caterpillars potentially helping to tell what our winter weather would be, we got a video from our viewer Craig in Britt, Minnesota. Sadly, I had some sort of trouble downloading the video, but Craig said he saw a woolly bear caterpillar in Britt, Minnesota, and according to Craig, it looks like it's going to be a tough winter for us here in the Northland.
Wow, well, we should have taken into account this caterpillar thing because we definitely forecasted kind of the same thing, I guess, like colder than average temperatures and snowier than average snowfall. So, I mean, maybe the caterpillars are right as well.
It's going to tip the scales.
They will. It definitely will.
Big shout out to all you caterpillars watching, tuning in from outside the window. While Americans won't be preparing their turkey dinners for Thanksgiving until late November, did you know that Canadians, I believe, have already celebrated? They're done celebrating Thanksgiving. So I did not know this. Thanksgiving in Canada falls on the 2nd Monday of October, leaving many, including myself, wondering why the holiday is earlier than in the U.S. So apparently in Canada, Thanksgiving is tied to their fall harvest season, which arrives earlier in the year due to the country's colder climate. So as a result, the Canadian Parliament set that holiday for the 2nd Monday in October back in 1957. So that way the weather still perfect for outdoor celebrations and travel.
All stuff I did not know. You learn something new every day. But I also am wondering, isn't it more of kind of like an American holiday? Why is it also celebrated up in Canada? Is it for the same reason as American celebration?
I think there was a lot more information available online, and I cut that information out. So
there's a lot of words.
If you know, please let us know. But
Please.
I think their Thanksgiving, I saw a number. It was like in the 1500s or something. Could be wrong, but
Okay,
we'll have to
okay.
do some more digging.
Yeah, interesting. I always like learning stuff, especially about food, you know? Good
Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. How about this? A Minnesota man is selling everything he owns to make room for his larger purpose in life. Daryl Ricky is uprooting his life to help a small community in Guatemala. He felt called by a higher power to sell everything he has and go help people in need in Guatemala, buying land that will provide safe place for women and children. He also plans to upkeep he also plans to help their community with his skills, that is, as a handyman, and continue working with the church there.
Wow, just the skill to be able to recognize that that is your calling, that's what you want to do with the rest of your life, and then have the courage to actually go and sell everything that you own.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive as a human being.
And I apologize for writing that story so horribly. I couldn't figure out what I had written in the prompter, but
That's okay.
good on him. Yeah, it's an awesome feat that he's about to accomplish.
Maybe writing isn't your calling.
Writing is definitely not my calling. Balloon animal making, not hunter's
No,
calling, guys.
unfortunately not.
Yeah,
Dang it.
Too bad. Well, it's important to do what you love, and if that's for us, it means reading off a prompter, hopefully a little better than I'm doing today. But in Italy, every morning before dawn, 100-year-old Anna Pozzi walks behind the counter and switches on the espresso machine, just as she has done for more than 8 decades now. She is believed to be Italy's longest-serving barista after beginning work at 18 years old. She has now been behind the same counter for over 65 years and has no plans on stopping.
I'm baffled. That is such an awesome story. Wow. For 80 plus years?
Yeah.
That's what that would be, right?
A body in motion apparently means staying in motion.
Yeah, and probably very awake, too.
Yeah, espresso's helping that hard.
Yes.
Well, hey, coming up, I'm floating away, an impressive and relaxing Duluth business coming up next on Northern Life.
Welcome back, folks. Here in Duluth, there's a spot where you can float all of your worries away.
It was a lot of fun. We were invited to stop by the Northern Waters Float Center, and I got to try their affordable and healing flotation therapy experience.
I started floating 8 years ago. When I moved up here, there really wasn't anything like that here. And so I thought, yeah, I'll make it myself. It helps with anxiety, depression, lowers blood pressure. It's really pretty much for everybody. I like to explain it as that it's like massage for people who don't like to be touched. Anybody who just wants to be on their own to relax is really the key. When I first started floating, I was like, 90 minutes, that's a long time to be alone by yourself. I have a tendency to realize I'm holding like a part of my body like a weird way, and then I'm like, oh, let it go.
It's like a big egg.
It's like a big cocoon spaceship. My favorite part is doing this, and like everybody who's not experienced it before is like, wow.
How many pounds of salt are in there right now?
1,200 pounds.
It doesn't look like it though.
Right. There's actually more salt than water.
Whoa!
So all the buttons are push buttons. The star button controls the starlight ceiling. The big light bulb controls the main light. The music note controls the sound. The button in the middle is the emergency button. That goes straight up to my desk and we can talk through it. This is the filter. All the water is filtered 3 times between each session. It's super clean.
I don't know, I'm nervous. Alright. And I'm gonna float.
Yep.
Oh. I feel very, is buoyant the word?
Yeah, yep.
I'm floating. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Look at me.
You can put your head up.
I feel like I'm being held, you know?
I'm sorry. It's
And
probably
then-
not very relaxing that I'm laughing at you.
I have to pull the handle down?
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a second. Whoa. Wow. Oh, stars. Whoa. I suppose I should probably keep the light on for GoPro's sake. Oh my gosh.
We'll just come back and pick him up in an hour.
don't have to hold any of your muscles to stay up.
That's crazy.
Even my head. Like, I got a big head. And it's still holding me up. I can turn the lights off. Wow.
How does it feel on your skin?
It feels nice. It feels like it's gonna sound weird. It feels silky.
Whoa. He's emerging.
That was so cool. The ability to turn the lights off too. But like, look at me. I'm not even. I'm trying to sink.
Yeah, you have to like actively try not to.
It's not scary at all. I think it's more so.
Oh, careful, salt.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I don't think I was scared. I think I was more like, I just don't even know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like your ears underwater, just kind of silence.
Close your eyes. Like it just gives all your senses a rest.
Yeah. I don't have to hold the stress in my body. I'm a happy camper. I could be in here all day, so I might have to get out just to make sure I don't fall asleep.
Who wants to go back to the real world?
I know.
That's lame.
I feel relaxed. I feel ready to go. I feel just like it sounds almost maybe too much to say, but like a changed person now. Yeah, it's like all my stress has been wiped away. It kind of feels like a water hug.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, here, I got you. Hold me, you know? Whew. Well,
Back to the real world.
Isn't all that we want, just to be held?
Yeah, honestly.
Especially be held by water. It felt so nice.
How awesome. Can you just describe the feeling they had while you were in there?
Oh man, so good. It was so nice. I have trouble like saying it in words because it's
Yeah.
just a weird experience I never felt before. Like floating in water is one thing, but having it support you and not trying to actively float is another thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Literally no effort. It's completely effortless just
Yeah.
to lay there and be relaxed.
Let it support you. Hey, we'll talk more about my experience and have more info about the center after the break. Welcome back, everybody. A big thanks to Liz at Northern Waters Float Center. I mean, it's hard to, I keep saying how hard it is to describe because I've never done anything like that before.
Sure.
I've had massages, been in like a hot tub or maybe a cold plunge, other water elements, but this one was just so interesting because if you did the full 60 minutes, you would probably just forget about everything.
Yeah.
You just feel so relaxed, so rejuvenated. The fact we did it at the start of the day too, before work, was really nice. It was like a brand new, fresh start to your entire day.
And like you said, with all those other activities, usually those are with other people.
Yeah.
So you're all by yourself in that thing floating. And she also mentioned that a lot of people fall asleep
Yeah.
while they're doing it.
Oh man,
Which
I
is
would fall asleep.
So comfortable, yes. Oh my god.
And you're supposed to do it without your clothes on, so that would also be another experience. Liz was so nice to offer. She said, you can get in there for 30 minutes and Hunter and I can wait in the lobby. And I was like, I would take you up on that, but I would be there for 30 minutes and it would be as fun for you too.
It'd be funny to have the blurred out image too with the GoPro down there.
No, there would
the
not.
birthday suits.
We would not have done that. Not have done that. So, hey, be sure to give Northern Waters Float Center a follow on Facebook and Instagram. You can also find them on Ramsey Street in Duluth. They're open Tuesdays through Sundays. And you can either buy a single session, you could buy a couple, or you could buy a monthly membership. Also, this is a big thing too. This is an awesome, approachable thing. You can use your HSA or FSA account to help pay for it too.
I was highly impressed by all of that information. I actually, I've been talking with Kayla a lot about this, and I think we're going to sign up for the membership.
Going to take advantage. Also, our director Shania has put together an extended version of our time at Northern Waters Float Center. If you want to see me say the word whoa a couple more times, you can find it under Northern Life tab at northernnewsnow.com. We'll also have the full thing on our YouTube channel later tonight.
I think you said I'm floating about 5 times during that.
Yeah, whoa, and I'm floating. So If you want 10 minutes of that, go to our website.
It's fantastic is what that was. Hey, big thanks to all those folks
Mm-hmm.
out there. What would you do, Ryan Half, if you found a turkey egg on the side of the road?
I'd probably say, whoa. As photojournalist Tom Avila has found, for one Minnesota family, the answer was easy. You hatch it.
I have a Uncle Tom in South Dakota, and one morning he went out on his bike ride and he saw some roadkill on the side of the road, a turkey. There was a fully formed egg inside. So when my uncle mentioned the egg, I said, well, I have an incubator. I brought it back and really didn't expect it to work. So then I just went to bed, and the next morning, sure enough, he was fully out, or she. I think it's a female, I don't know. She kind of imprinted on me and our little dog. She followed the dog everywhere, and the dog would lay down in the bed and she would lay down and snuggle with it. So it's been a real treat.
Very fun. She follows us around. She likes being near us.
They both adore her.
She's perching. Sometimes I like to put her on my arm. She's heavier than I thought.
Lately she's started to play. She really likes to play with our shoelaces and stuff.
She comes to the window, pecks for attention.
She follows you around a lot. She's always kind of liked to peck at the dog's hair. Closest thing Tiny has to a sister is Sage the dog. I think it's fascinating how much they can adapt to suburb life. After a certain point, of course, she's getting too big. Eventually, we have to transport her to my mother's property in southern Minnesota, but I want to make sure that she's large enough so that she can fend off any cats or something like that and give her a best chance of kind of joining some wild turkeys out there.
I think her feathers are really pretty. It's like she knows she's being watched and is posing.
But we're going to miss her terribly because it's been really fun having her around. But that's why I called her a tiny miracle, just because what are the odds that she survived and hatched? Cheep, cheep, cheep. Out of
Welcome back, everybody. Back on the topic of floating very quickly. A pizza delivery guy in New Jersey found a creative way to work through flooding there. Delivery by kayak. Anthony Diaz here set out on a routine delivery call from his pizza place with his Subaru to an address. However, there was flooding in the way. So as neighbors snapped photos and videos of the determined delivery guy, for Anthony, it was all just part of his job. And for the cherry on top of the story, you got a $15 tip for a $14 pizza. Not too bad.
That's over 100% right there,
Yeah.
Ryan. My gosh. And hopefully a promotion within the company, too.
Yeah.
Getting that delivery all done on the flooded roads. Jeez.
Yeah, good on him. Well, hey, before we go, if you, your kid, or your grandkid can't stop talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, there is a sing-along version returning to the big screen for Halloween. The hugely popular animated film is back in theaters for a limited run from October 31st to November 2nd. It is Netflix's most watched movie ever, and the streaming service has created lyric videos just in case, Hunter, you want to practice at home before you head to the theaters and sing along.
I might just have to do that. You could add your name to that list. Kids, grandkids, Ryan Half.
I told my friends for a long time, I said, you got to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and then like a week ago, they're like, this is a good movie. I was like, I told you so.
I don't even know the songs, and you get them stuck in my head.
They're
It's pretty
popular.
amazing. We love you all.
Yeah, have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.